Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Repentance, where today, we're gonna play for fun. We're gonna try to get this win streak over minus 54. And we're gonna try to get some items, so I'm just gonna play as Isaac. I have a list of 20 items that I still need to acquire. A lot of it is Devil Deal based, either Devil Deal or Secret Room based, so we're just gonna do our best. I didn't really look into what the best way is to get some of these items, I suppose, but it's okay. This is genuinely fine. I can just do a run and not worry so much. And quite frankly, it's just nice to be playing as a nice and simple character again after all this time. You know, shot speed down, gulp. None of that matters. We're just here for a good time and to lose our Devil Deal immediately. That a little bit unfortunate, but still. We did get a library from the get-go. If we can get a key somewhere, that would be sweet, because having D6 with a library, there you go, very easy, is a good way to get a lot of things out of your pools and things and item pools and whatnot. So we're just going to do that. Take all these things and hopefully maybe get a battery or something somewhere along the line. Obviously the Book of Belial is a little bit tempting. Mongo Baby is going to be useful for the remainder of this floor, thanks to Monster Manual. And we're just going to chill. Oh my god, it's so nice to just play the game regularly again and not have to worry so much. There's a couple worries I still have about the remaining things that we still have left. One is the dollar bill, which is it's just a bit irritating. One is that I think we need to get Recall, which is an item that you get if you get Birthright on Tainted Forgotten. So we'll probably have to gonna do a couple runs as that character as well, because I'm not sure if that even shows up in the Tainted Cane area, honestly, because it is very specifically for that character. So it's fiddly in that regard. But we'll see, I suppose. Health up. I'm saving the item room for now, just so we can get a whole bunch of books out of our item pools. That would just be lovely to not get more books after that from our item rooms itself. So we'll see what we can get. Might be a little tempting to actually see if we get a Devil Deal, just to see if we can reroll that, because I do still just need a bunch of Devil Deal items. But at the same time, like I said, I'm not particularly concerned. This is the first run in a long time that's not for any particular progress. It's just about having a good time, and quite frankly, I don't really care. I don't really care that much. We have 2 bombs, so I could look for my secret room real quick. There is an okay chance that it's there. I'm just gonna check this room out real quick. And I do need me some secret room items as well, so it is a little tempting to try and go for some of this. Because if there was an item inside that chest right there, I'd be able to reroll that, and that could lead to a secret room item that I don't have yet. But unfortunately was not to be. This will turn the thing into a Devil Deal item at least at the end, so that's nice. Assuming that now the Book of Revelations doesn't cause an sort of opposite effect to happen there as well with... I guess there is the possibility that we get a Horseman now and that we don't get a Meat Cube, but I'm not... I don't know. We'll see what happens. Maybe the first boss will be a Meat or a Horseman. And then we'll get a Meat Cube or Bandage Bar or something like that, and the second one will be a Devil Deal. I really don't know how that works specifically, I guess. We'll see. Let's go over here first, though. We did find our secret room, so we don't have to worry about that. There is plenty of coins on this floor. I'd love to find a battery, so we can re-roll that library one more time. We're pretty much guaranteed to get the Book of Good Times. If we do, that is also not bad if we could get it. But I doubt we can get the money, unless I blow up my donation machine, I guess. Which isn't a terrible idea. I will check this out real quick. I'm just gonna give you some hearts. Don't hate that idea. There is also technically an item that I could get from that beggar. It is called Wait What? It's an unusual one because it doesn't work the same way as it always has. The item itself looks exactly like Butterbean, but isn't Butterbean. It's technically a different item. And It's just a big mess in that regard, I suppose. But yeah, it's I do still need to get wait what, which is gonna be great. But for now, very nice. A lot of health, a lot of movement speed. I don't think I can get a reroll anymore, which is a little unfortunate. It's tempting to blow up the beggar at the same time. I could probably buy a bomb, and we'd maybe be able to get something good out of that. Is there any way I can get one more charge? I mean, there could be enemies inside my item room, I guess. I think that's pretty much my only shot right now. That and all the chests that we have hanging around all over the place, I suppose. Lord, nice. And perfume. I'll actually take that. Gives you a nice little bit of extra tier rate right there, and that doesn't hurt. Obviously it did hurt because I lost health, but other than that, doesn't hurt. Maybe we can... I don't know. Maybe we'll just get bombs from the boss or something, and then we can blow up the thing there. Yeah, we did get a Horseman as the first boss, not the second one. Don't know what it's going to do with the drop since we did use the Satanic Bible. So it should probably become a Devil Deal item, but we shall see. Mongo Baby and the extra tier rate do make fairly quick work of all of this, so that's nice. Yeah, oh, it's a bandage ball that I have to pay for. Very cool. Alright, that's the worst of all the options, so I'm very happy about that. Yeah, I'm just gonna blow up the beggar, I think. Just to increase those Devil Deal chances at least a little bit back again. And we got 2 bombs. Devil Deal chance of 81% rather. That's not too bad. We got an extra bomb out of that as well, so we can get that great chest. Technically, there could be a bomb in there. I was a little bit tempted to just take Lord. Because it will give me a lot of health. I'm trying to get above 5 coins. 5 coins or above, I guess. For the next floor, so we have a chance of an arcade room to spawn. And having just ridiculous amounts of red hearts would be really useful for that. So it's certainly tempting actually. I'm just gonna do it. We're just gonna have a really chunky red heart build. Hope it works out. Maybe we can get a battery from this? I never know where to place the bomb to actually get all the rocks. I don't know if you even can with the placement of these things. Sure. Verb. Wow, we're really going full red heart mode on this run, apparently. I don't have my settings right, I'm realizing. Because quite frankly, I would have liked to hear a verb. And another thing there. There is... Where is it? General, maybe? No, that's HUD offset. Oh, it's announcer, there it is. Always. I need them big pills to be announced whenever they are used, because quite frankly, it makes me giggle, and that's good enough for me. So I guess we're hoping for a Krampus in the Devil Deal, so I can at least reroll, or just to get an item that I haven't gotten yet. Naturally, I suppose that is technically possible. I can probably sacrifice my health to get the bandage ball if need be, and then we should only get Devil Deals from that point on, so that's at least something. If we could get a goat head though, that would be ideal. That would obviously be the best possible call for me to try to get more Devil Deal items. Very nice. There's Jello, which is an active item, which I'm not super happy about. Multidimensional Baby. I mean, it's not very exciting, but I just don't want to get Angel Rooms. I think we do actually have every single Angel Room item in the game already, so that's nice. I did not mean to pick that up. But fortunately, I was just looking at the list of items, so that's why I just ran over that without thinking. But that's all good. It's okay. Yeah, Jello's active, so we're just gonna... could go that way. I would get a few more like charges for my D6 if I go in that direction, but I could do that on the next floor as well, because it's mostly relevant for the whatchamacallit, the things, the what's it, the who now, the key piece floor, because there's the whole mirror dimension thing going on there. Got real confused when I entered the cave suddenly though. I don't know what that was all about. Because obviously I was going to go into the caves. That's where that door leads. The multi-dimensional baby actually isn't too terrible, at least if you can really, if you actively try to use it. But it certainly is a little bit fiddly to use. Mapping would be really nice. I do have some options at least with restock, hopefully. That'd be nice if we can get some stuff going with that. Don't want to go to my boss room just yet. Maybe Satanic Bible would have actually been a pretty good play as well, just because of those guaranteed Devil Deal items that you get at the end of every floor, but at the same time, I think D6 is ultimately just going to be a little bit more powerful. I'm hoping that we can make some use of that. I need to stop taking so much tear damage. This is my first run after doing everything with Tainted Loss, and quite frankly, I'm just ready to run into every single projectile that comes even remotely my way. Golden key, so let's go. Moving box, tempting. Very tempting, actually. Yeah, moving box could work with this character specifically, actually, because we could put the D6 in the moving box. That's not good. I don't know where my secret room is. I think it's over here then, I guess. Yeah, that seems reasonable. We could put the D6 in the moving box and then we could drop everything in the secret room, and then we can maybe get some secret room items that way. That would be really nice. Especially with stuff like this. Soul of Cain. That could be interesting. I need more money though, that's the thing. I need just consumables. That's kind of where my problem lies right now. Because I do not have much going for me. Which is surprising, because I blew up the donation machine and everything. I really tried to get something to happen as quickly as I could, but unfortunately it was not to be. I guess with the Soul of Cain, I can use that to also look for my secret rooms a little bit more consistently, because there shouldn't be an opening for those things. I'll get back to you, maybe. I'd like to blow up a shopkeeper, I guess, as well, just for the Devil Deal chances, but I don't know. It's a mess. It's just a big old mess right now. I need some bombs. Just give me some bombs. That would be lovely. I could go for the sacrifice room, I guess, as well. Although I probably don't want to do that outside of the... I don't know. I don't know where that sentence was going. I've given up on that sentence halfway through saying it. I don't want to do it immediately. I mostly want to use my red health for that, obviously. We did not get a... God, my mind is gone. It's just not working anymore. We did not get much money. We didn't get bombs. So, you know what? Let's just hope we get something cool here. I was genuinely trying to hit him with the bandage ball, but it's just so small. It's just such a tiny ball, but you can make it work. This is a little bit of a scary way to do this fight, admittedly. But it is a little bit of extra damage that we're dealing. I think I rarely stand this close to the boss though, but god, our damage is terrible. I really need... I need a little bit. I need a little bit more to make this run a little bit more fun. We didn't get an arcade room. That was what I was trying to say like years ago. Also, we didn't get really anything there. This has been a terrible floor. Not happy about it at all. Okay, so we have a key beggar still in our thing. I guess I can try the sacrifice room. I don't love or hate it. There is still a black heart waiting for me. Soul of Cain, I guess, would kind of work on this room, because there is a lot of rooms next to it. Yeah, I'll just do that. Maybe we can get something cool from that at least. Let's see what we can get from this. We could maybe get like a chest. Nope. Feel blessed. Cool. Maybe we'll get an angel room after all. We at least got a bomb. That's gotta count for something. Troll bombs, angel, something, angel. It's a big mess is what this is. I don't know what I want to do. I'm conflicted. I think I will enter my super secret room, which I'm gonna assume is over here. I should have checked with Soul of Cain a little bit further, but I don't think this is a bad call. Although it could be next to my shop as well. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I'm gonna take this just because it's an extra black heart. And that's put me in a slightly better position. Then I will try and kill an angel, I guess, without taking damage. This is going to be a little scary, but not technically impossible. Let's get rid of that invulnerability. Oop. Very nice. The bombs helped out a lot there. Kind of want to use my reroll in this room if I can. And I would appreciate it if I could. Come on. There you go. Okay, this is a little dicey, but I'm going to do it anyway. Okay, money. That's actually fine, because I wanted to get that moving box. It's going to be a little... I need way more charges, I think, for what I kind of want to do here, but we'll see what I can get away with. Because there is still the challenge room as well, and that's at least 3 charges. I can't enter it right now, though, because of my health, I just realized, so that's actually a problem. I'm gonna see if I can make this work. Actually, that works for me. Because that's 5 bombs. Red stew, actually would have been really useful. Because that gives you full health, and that would get rid of the problem that I currently have regarding my health situation. How likely is it that I can get 6 more coins on this floor? Fairly unlikely, but not technically impossible. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take 1 red heart just because I'm scared. It's the main reason there. I'm hoping that any of these red rooms are good. Something that's basically not this, that would be lovely. But we have an item in the moving box. And a D6 right now. Come on. Yeah, because you get stuff like this where you just can't do anything and that kind of blows. This room is fine, at least there's no enemies, and also I did not realize that was the only button. I actually thought there would be more. That's not a bad trinket, at least, as well. I'll check out this, I guess? I love the idea, because I'm still going to lose health here regardless, I think. We could theoretically get a double deal here, or I guess it would be an angel room because of You Are Blessed. Or just a bunch of nothing. Hey, ultra secret room. That's exciting. Yeah, this puts me in a really precarious situation. Because I don't have enough rooms to recharge my moving box. Unless there's enemies in it. Alright. Isaac's Heart, also just a classic. Oh my god. We actually have just barely enough money. Alright, never mind. We're in a good place. I was figuring that if there was enemies inside there, I could then use this room to get 1 more item charge. And then I can use the small battery, and that would be enough to take all the items out of the thing there. The situation that I have placed it in. So this is a little spooky, but not the worst thing in the world. I'm gonna... I have some options, and I don't really love any of them. I could go for the key beggar, actually, because that might just be really useful later on. Much later, admittedly, but later, for sure. So that's good. Red stew allows me access to the thing. I kind of want to reroll that key piece. But I do need to... I kind of want to reroll 2 key pieces, but I would have to beat the angel without taking damage, and I do not like my chances on that one, if I'm being honest. So you know what? I'm actually just going to play it safe. Yes, I'm playing it safe. We are playing it the safety styles. We're going to take this. Don't know what was stopwatch. That's fine. It's good, but I don't need it presently. I'll do the challenge room just for the sake of at least getting some more consumables, because I think I kind of need them. We're taking all of that. That was a lucky, lucky ultra secret room. It was nice that was just next to a big room, because you do get decent odds with that. This shouldn't take too long, at least. With red stew especially, like we're just gonna blast through this. Nice. I don't really know what to do about the moving box specifically. I'm gonna just also do this. Friends till the end. Because I would be able to use it pretty quickly on the next floor at least. But I don't know at what point I kind of want to like drop it. Because I kind of want to use it in my secret room at some point. And then use the D6. But I don't know at what point I want to do that. And I probably want to do it at some point. But this might actually be the first run where I can do my moving box play that I've been wanting to do for, at this point, maybe years. It's been quite the journey to get to this point, but it is genuinely a pretty good way to get items from a specific pool. So I'm hoping that we can finally actually make it work. Not bad. We didn't have enough coins to spawn an arcade room, which is unfortunate. But that's fine. Don't necessarily need an arcade room. We don't need to go for the dollar bill, but it would just be nice. Rotten penny's not too bad either. We don't have the bombs for that. There went my holy mantle, but I'm not as concerned about it anymore compared to the previous run. Although, devil deal wise, I guess it would be good if I could not. I guess we're going into the curse room. There might be a soul art in there. Or blood puppy. I guess I'll just put that all down there and we'll come back to that in a bit. I'll just put all of that in the moving box. That's actually not bad because I could use the money. So we'll get back to that in a second. God, red stew is so powerful. It's a shame we're gonna not basically have any of this power on the next floor, but still, it's very nice to have for sure. Black sock. Actually, yeah, I'll take that because I can have such things like this. Another health up as well. Very nice. Probably gonna play with that blood donation machine in a second as well. And I think I think if I can find my secret room on the next floor quickly, I'll just use it there. I don't think there's enough rooms here presently to really get the most of it. And that concerns me a little. Because one worry that I have is that I'll put all my items in the secret room and then I won't be able to re-roll them properly or something like that. So preferably, I just want to have as many items as possible in this moving box before using it. So theoretically, saving it all the way up to the chest or something wouldn't even be like the weirdest thing. IV bag. Not terrible. I might actually use that for a little bit in a second. We'll also just take this. We have a lot of bombs now, so that's nice. Getting that detonator was actually really useful. Did not expect the spikes to go down quite the way they did there. I thought more spikes would go down, and I nearly walked into the whole business there, but fair enough. Absolutely not. And I'm gonna take a risk, which I shouldn't, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm going to place this here. Hopefully, we can we can just get that back properly by recharging stuff with the remaining rooms that we have. Little Chad, I guess I don't hate that. I guess that's fine. If need be, I could use the boss challenge room. Oh, that also helps. I could use the boss challenge room to get some stuff to happen there, but with this, I don't think I have to. I assume there's going to be enemies in that long room, and then there's the boss room still, and then we should have enough rooms to recharge the whole thing fully, so that's good. I don't think there is like wide rooms like that don't have enemies inside it, and I hope that's true. And then we will have so many things in our moving box. It will be wonderful. Yeah, there we go. Pretty much works out perfectly. Very nice. Little bit tight there for sure, but it's okay. Keeping my hand off of the controller for the most part to make sure I don't use the moving box by accident. But it's just gonna be such a mess of items once we get to the last secret room. I really hope I don't mess this up. I'd love to have some mapping. Just a regular map would be so useful for this, because then I would be able to sort of at least estimate how many rooms I have to recharge my stuff. Would make it a little bit less dangerous to accidentally ruin everything, really, and that's kind of what I would like. Bookworm at least helping out a little bit. I'd like to have like some damage as well. I'm hoping the Devil Deal is going to help us out a little bit here, because this build's pretty terrible right now. Mostly because I am just charging it up to get maximum power, I guess, but still, I'd like a little bit more for sure. We have a decent amount of bombs at least, so that's nice. Berserk or bad PhD? I mean, Berserk's not really going to do anything. Bad PhD could be okay. It's at least a black heart, I guess. But I don't think I really want it. I mean, you do get stat ups. Or damage ups specifically. You only get stat downs, really. I don't know if you can still get 48-hour energy after that. I also kind of forgot about the whole like mother route and getting extra charges that way. I probably shouldn't have, but I mean it's working out so far, so I'm not really too bothered. I probably want to also visit my curse room in case there's an item in there. It has worked out in the past to get that blood puppy after all, so might be a little bit more. I'll fully charge my moving box first at least before going in there, but we'll see. There's a decent chance there's just going to be nothing in there, or just some chests after all, and I would rather be prepared for that situation. Come on. Skeleton. Stop running away from me, skeleton. I don't care for this. Jeez, this is taking so long. There we go. I was not overly surprised with how that damage ended up happening there, but yeah, fair enough. We have 32 coins, so there could be an arcade room on this floor, so that's nice. There's little Chad helping out. Yeah, fair enough. Theoretically, this could be a secret room as well, at least from what we know so far. Maybe over here? Nice. Okay, I'm very tempted to just throw it all down here and just start going at it, but I can get so many charges later on is the thing. I'm just gonna place this down. I didn't expect the IV bag to be here as well, but fair enough, I guess. I will also just blow you up real quick in case there's a steam cell inside it. Unfortunately not, but fair enough. And I'm kind of hoping for like an active item somewhere on this floor that I could replace the moving box with, or the school bag. Both would. The school bag would be ideal, honestly, but an active item would work for. There you go. That works for me. I mean, with restock especially, I feel like the odds were pretty good in getting one anyway, but that works for what I wanted to do. And there's Super Greed. We're just not gonna get shops. Fair enough. I suppose. A little bit annoying, but fair enough, as I said. There we are, slowly but surely. Hopefully we can get at least 25 more coins. I mean, it would be good to have as much money as possible, I suppose, but I'd rather it just be a little bit easier. Maybe I should just take one of the items after I re-roll it in the secret room, if it's something that increases my stats, because quite frankly, this build is disgustingly bad. It has a lot of health, but it really doesn't have much else going for it right now. Anyway. Just gonna... I guess there is a risk that if I re-roll it, that I won't be able to get my D6 in here as easily anymore. Well, it wouldn't cost that much effort, I suppose. Also, there was an active item right here. Although that wouldn't work because it's in the same room. Eh, Oh, hey, that's an active item right there. And it's also one of the items I still needed. So that's nice. I think I have acquired this before. Keeper's Kin. Yeah, I definitely have gotten that before. Anyway, let's have some fun with this. I don't know if it's still active if you pick up another item afterwards. Because it will clear out a lot of rooms really quickly is the thing. Was there another act? The D6 was still in there. God, let me just think for a moment here. Let me just have a moment to think. This is such a fun item though, and I've never actually had it before. Thinking about it. Also, Rune Bat could actually be really good if you get a year out of it, but nah. Anyway, what we're gonna do is we're gonna use it, and then we're gonna just switch over to the moving box again. But we become real big. For a while, we shoot some tears. We're also indestructible right now, so it is good for a multitude of situations, really. We can just sort of walk through everything. It's active for a decent amount of time. I don't know how long exactly, but it's such a ridiculous thing, and it certainly is really powerful. You barely have animations. There is a mod that adds a couple of skins to the thing, and you can see me flashing right now, so it's starting to run out. But it's such a ridiculous item. That's the unlock for doing everything on non-tainted characters hard mode, like filling out all the post-its. And yeah, it's fairly rare. It does not show up that frequently, but when it does, it's so good. It is so good. There is a challenge room right there, so that's actually good for my charges. And I also didn't really get an item out of that ultimately. Like, we got that for a moment, but yeah, fair enough. Either way, it was progress, so that's good. I got a little bit further forward in my endeavors by getting Mega Mush. It's one less item that we need to collect ultimately, so so far so good. We'll just walk into this for fun. Since we do have that Bone Heart, I might try to play with that for just a little bit. Although I do have to be careful of you are blessed, or you feel blessed, I suppose. So I'll probably just leave it at that. And I think there's, I mean, with the challenge room especially, there should be enough rooms to recharge my moving box again. So we'll just put everything back again. We at least got a reroll out of it in the secret room. And quite frankly, we got an item out of it that I still have to get. So all in all, pretty good stuff. Very nice. It would have been nice if we could use restock a little bit more, I suppose, but fair enough. A Steam Sale would have also just been really nice. Steam Sale would have been so good, just because with restock especially, you can get so many items that way. And with the moving box nonsense that I'm trying to do here, we could really get some good stuff going, I feel. That would be nice, but for now we're just going to move on. This room kind of blows, but fortunately it's not related to my damage, and I managed to not get hit, so it's not too bad. I think I'm just going to enter the challenge room, actually, and just get everything back in my moving box. Because while we are still this amount of health, at least the door's still open, and that's a fairly important part of the whole going into the challenge room thing. I was a little bit tempted to use that strength card, but mostly because of my impatience during the amount of damage that I'm dealing right now. I could probably maybe get an item out of this? No. I did say probably get an item out of this. I more meant just, like, hopefully. That would have been nice. We do have the bandage ball, which I could use a little bit more effectively like this as well. But then you do have to be a little aware of stuff like that, I suppose. What floor am I on? This is like depths 1, right? This is gonna be a long one. It's gonna be a long run. Another thing about restock that would have been nice is being able to get like item recharge things, or the battery or something like that. The regular battery is actually so good for this specific thing that I'm trying to do here. The key beggar taking that key is not so great, but hopefully we can probably just get a skeleton key in the secret room later. We can make that work out in a way that is nice. That's a soul heart, so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna walk in here, I don't want that increased angel room chance just yet, so let's just take this for now. But there is a decent chance we're gonna see if we can maybe get an angel room item or something afterwards. Maybe get something good from that. That would be lovely. Jump in ones, that's not great, especially when it's a champion. Fortunately, that one died. That's a small battery. Is there any more items on this floor? I don't think so, right? Not that I know of, yeah. None that I can currently see, but I'll leave the battery there for now in case I can make something happen. I highly doubt it, though. I feel like we're about to reach the end of this floor with how long we've been at this. Oh my god. My main extra damage so far has been the tear rate that I got from Mom's perfume. And admittedly, I think I got a shot speed down at some point. And with that, I could have gotten the bad PhD and gotten a little bit more damage that way, but that's a pretty miserable way of having to look at a build. Not very happy about that. Alright, yeah, let's just try. The gates. Just gonna hope I can get away with dealing some extra damage here. I'm feeling not very optimistic that we're going to get a devil deal here. Hoping the gate's gonna use his brimstone attack anytime soon because it's getting a little precarious. There we go. The gate's so helpful. I don't think I've ever gotten hit by the gate's brimstone attack. It's always just killed enemies and done nothing else. I don't know how that attack works, but it somehow never seems to actually hit me. Maybe if you actively try to run into it or something, it might be a danger, but that's really the only situation I can think of. Okay. I mean, I'll take the damage, I guess. Do I care about the bombs? A little bit. I do have a lot of bombs. Yeah, I'll take them. I don't really need a little delirium, but you know, I appreciate the effort. So do I play with the sacrifice room is the question, because I can't really imagine it being too good of an idea. But I already got hit a couple times anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much. I'm just gonna do it. I think with the extra damage from the ceremonial robes, I already feel so much better about this build. Rotten Hearts. Coins. Maybe another teleport? Nope. Maybe an angel room item? Ah, redemption. Nice. There you go. Okay. Do I care about anything else? Not so much, but not like 0, I guess. I messed that up. I don't really need to fight the angel though. There is half a heart over there. I kind of wouldn't mind coins. I kind of wouldn't mind the soul heart. So let's just try. Maybe I'll destroy some skulls. Oh, never mind. There's 2 half hearts there. Very good. Thought there was only 1, but that's because it only shows 1 on the map. Actually, it was 2. Didn't run into the spikes immediately afterwards as I was looking to the left away from my screen. Cool. Good defense. Very nice. Alright. All in all, pretty worthwhile to play with that sacrifice room, so that's nice. Redemption could be good. I mean, if we get like a devil deal with just nothing interesting in there, we can just leave. So, yeah, not bad. Where's the super secret room? I'm going to try exactly 2 spots. I'm going to try 2 spots. Maybe 3. There we go. I like it when it hits the multidimensional baby and it just goes wild. Metronome, Judgment. I'll take Judgment, actually. Because if there's a coin beggar in there, I might actually... I'm tempted. Actually, if there's a heart beggar in there, I'm also quite tempted. Because I just want to get items. I just want to get item pedestals in my cool moving box. So... yeah, it's a coin beggar. Hopefully we're gonna get an item relatively quickly. Hopefully it's wait what, the specific one thing that I want from it. But that one seems perhaps a little bit too hopeful. We should get at least 1 more shop here. Pretty much guaranteed. I didn't really want to pick up that red heart yet, but fair enough. Because we've already fought both greeds, so I really tried. I really tried to save him, but it was just impossible. That's a shame. That was a waste of money. At least we got a key, I guess, and then there's this, so that's good. That sort of solves the predicament that I was just having, so that's nice. Leviathan. Also, it's an active item, so that's very neat. Just gonna put you down there. I think I still need to recharge my D6 right now. Right? I'm guessing that didn't charge by itself? Yeah, that's a shame. But I'll charge the moving box first, then I'll charge the D6, re-roll the items in there, and then we'll just move on. Should be fine. Should be good. Hopefully there's some batteries on this floor. That'd be lovely. There went my holy mantle again. It's a good trinket. It's genuinely a very good trinket, but just not really getting it to work out as much as I maybe could, which is a shame. The big room is going to be useful for the D6. Little tempted to lower my health all the way down for that, but no. Little tempted to play that for a dollar bill, but quite frankly, I'm genuinely just assuming we're going to have to get the dollar bill with Tainted Cane at some point, because we have played those machines, honestly, reasonably frequently. And just really, it never pays off. The dollar bill is such a rarity, especially since it's not that good of a machine to play normally. Like, you can get some fly orbitals, but that's pretty much the best thing you can get, and that just, it just sucks. Take you, then we grab the D6. Then we start charging that. I picked up a red heart, I think, or a rotten heart? No, it was a red heart. My damage still isn't great, I'm not gonna lie. It's seen better days for sure. But it's at least a little bit more than what it was. Thanks to the ceremonial robes, so I guess that's good. We did get an arcade room. Cool. Okay. I mean, that's batteries. And that's money. I'm gonna play this for a little bit. This is gonna be a tricky one. I have a lot of options here for me right now, and they're all actually pretty good. I have a lot of good options going on. I have 2 blood bags, which is my main source of movement speed right now, which is exciting. And, I assume that's why they're called blood bags in Mad Max now. I'm finally starting to realize the lore of Mad Max thanks to this game, so that's nice. I'd like to see my shop first before I go wild on spending. But we'll see. Another judgment card. There's a lot of beggars on this floor. But also, I'd like to get the battery baby to pay out, because the items are all just good for charging up your items, so it's almost certainly going to be worth it. There we go. Then there's a tiny battery over there, which is a little fiddly to get, but definitely not impossible with a small amount of effort. Don't you dare. That was very close to just going to a different, difficult to reach place. Alright, well, fair enough. Cool. Credit card. Okay, okay. Interesting. I'm having some predicaments. I don't know what to do. There's so many good choices to be made here, but honestly, most of the choices would be so much easier to make if I had a map. It would genuinely make life so much easier. Unfortunately, that's just not the case right now. So instead, we're just gonna try to play it safe. We're gonna reroll all of this. Bloop. There's rock bottom, which is fun. Clear runes here, which I don't think I have to pick up, but I just like to touch it. Just for the rune. Soul of Eden, very nice. Flip is amazing. But I don't think it works for any of these items, because mechanics of how flip works, but it feels kind of a shame to re-roll them. But I think I will anyway. I will also just dig one small hole right here in the corner. And that's that. I mean, rock bottom's fun. There is that. There is the fun factor to be had here. And I think that ultimately is very important. So I am actually just going to take rock bottom, because otherwise I don't think... I think I'd just be very annoyed if I didn't, is really the main thing. Should have probably used that earlier. That's fine. Just gonna give him a little bit more money. Don't know if I should do that, but... Alright, it worked out. Cool. And Soul of Eden right now, or should I just keep it? I think I should just keep it, actually. I'm gonna overcharge this. Is what I'm gonna do. Actually, no, because I think that sort of disappears. Ah, God, it's... this is such a tricky predicament that I've gotten myself in. I don't think I can afford to reroll more. I'm a little concerned about the, like, battery bum just suddenly paying out much quicker than I hoped. That's what I'm really concerned about. So actually, yeah, what we're gonna do... Don't worry, we'll get there in the end. Is... We're just gonna take flip, put that in there, just put everything in the moving box. Gonna charge it with the baby for a little bit. We'll get some more rerolls later on, but I'm hoping that we can at least, like, if I could overcharge it, that would actually just put me in a slightly more settled mood, I guess. So I'm just gonna try at least. One more, maybe? Just a little bit. Very nice. Then I'm gonna just put everything in the moving box again. I could open the chest that I just took from the thing there, and this as well. Take that before someone else takes it. Everything else here. Ooh, Hierophant. I could just put the Soul of Eden inside the moving box as well, I suppose. There's no real harm in doing that. So let's just do that. And then we're gonna move to the shop. There is still that credit card that I kind of want to use on my shop as well. There's the item room. I think I just want to overcharge a lot and just keep putting things in the moving box. Just from all over the floor. But we'll see first. What do we got? Not Epic Fetus, but the Doctor's Remote. I do still need to actually pick up Epic Fetus as well. Which I need to remember. It's going to be an easy one to forget, that one, unfortunately. Okay, couple more rooms here. Can you just, like, charge at me so I can place a bomb in your face? Maybe just do this. Oh, that actually makes the brimstone happen when it's inside him. I didn't know that. That's nice. That's very cool. No shop here. Which is a shame, because I'm going to overcharge it again in a second. God, I'm going to have so many items in this moving box at the end of this, and it's going to be amazing. I'm finally getting to use my stupid moving box strategies, and it took so long. It took so long to finally get a run going that makes use of it properly. So I'm finally getting the joy. So first we're gonna overcharge this again. Yeah. And I'm guessing there's not that many more rooms left here, which concerns me a little bit. But we'll see. I'm a little concerned about my money situation as well. That's actually not terrible. Though it might require me to walk around a little bit more than I would like. Okay, very good. Slowly but surely. It is quite the slow run, but my god, is it getting somewhere. It is certainly progressing in a direction, and that is nice. That's what I went there for to put this in the thing. There we go. And let's see. I mean, our shop pretty much has to be like right here, right? Yeah. I'm guessing that's the super secret room as well, which is maybe nice. A battery. Well, that simplifies things a little bit at least. I kind of want this just for the keys, if I'm being honest, so we're just going to do that. I'm gonna give a few more coins to my friend here. I will check out the super secret room real quick, actually, before I do that, because it might just give me an extra charge. It did not. It technically would have been possible that there were enemies inside there, or just another battery beggar, I suppose. And that would have been really nice. Because then I could have gotten the tiny battery to get that extra charge and then just buy a regular battery to fill up the rest. It would have worked out fairly well. But unfortunate. Hopefully I can get away with doing this. I can. Alright, so we'll just once again put everything in there. And then I think I'm just going to give the rest of my money to that battery beggar in the hope that I just get the regular battery. Because the regular battery would be so good in this situation. With the moving box specifically, it is so powerful. Because you can just charge it double and then you always get the good stuff. You always get the good stuff. There we go. There, how does all that stuff fit inside this tiny box? I do not know, but I appreciate it. I hope there's not a limit that I am unaware of, because that would cause a predicament. Also, I forgot about the credit card, but I will actually take it right now. We might get a devil deal, and then I can take the devil deal items for free, and that's at least something, I guess. More than nothing. And that'll do. Little tempted to give some bombs to the other beggar there, just for the sake of getting some extra coins, but I don't really want to use more bombs than I have to, because I do want to make sure to actually find the secret room later on. That's fine. Thank you, my friend. It's been good. Let's move on. Now, obviously, I would like to use stuff in the chest, if I can. Was there like a devil card or anything here as well, by the way? Because that would be good for rock bottom. High Priestess, right? 2 High Priestess cards. But anything that would temporarily raise my stats would be very much appreciated right now. So I'm just kind of looking for stuff like that as well. I need to remember that I should actually look for stuff like that. Mega Mush in that sense is a little tempting just because it does change your stats a bit, but it does put it in a bit of an awkward situation because I have to need so many rooms to charge that. Probably gonna go for the chest in terms of direction as well. I think I've mentioned that already, but just in case. But right now my build's still not very good. I just need like some damage, tier 8, just anything. Soy Milk would be kind of interesting just because my damage is just basically double of what you usually have with Soy Milk still, so it would just be really strong. But I'd rather get Soy Milk a lot later. But we'll see. We'll see what we can get. I do actually have to play the game here for a while, unfortunately, because of the build that we have right now. It's very much set up to become basically incredible, but unfortunately with the amount of setup that I'm doing here, it just puts me in a really weak spot for a long period of time. Plus we just didn't really see that many exciting items either, except for Rock Bottom, and that was with a lot of effort. But that's okay. It's all good. I don't know if there's a tinted rock in this room, but I don't think so, unless it's like one of those super special rocks or something. But I don't see it presently. Alright, no devil deal. Fair enough. I was like briefly worried that all my items were still just somewhere out there, but they're not. They're in my possession. Everything's okay. Everything's okay. I'd like to find my secret room as quickly as possible if I can. I don't know if I want to bother with like bombing through certain rooms just to see if I can find a little bit quicker, because womb floors are really big and I'd like to get a couple rerolls in there. Maybe over here. Nice. It's about as good as it gets, really. Alright. Now, if I do start re-rolling here, I'm pretty much losing the moving box, but I think I'm starting to accept that. Because this floor is just huge, and I'm kind of hoping that I can just get it to work. So I think that's exactly what we're going to do. I will just place this right here. Also just realized I don't actually have a reroll recharged. But I do have Soul of Eden, which ultimately does work at least once. Oh, Isaac's Tears. I did actually still need to pick this up. It's not a good item. It recharges whenever you shoot, and then it shoots a couple tears around you. But it's one of the things I still need to pick up. So again, in terms of like progression, this run's actually going really well. I'm not really super interested in any of the other items. Also, the items are all just random item pulls because it's Soul of Eden, which it just didn't make them that interesting. But I also just want to get those secret room items, because secret room items can be really fiddly to get if you're not actively trying to just get infinite items, basically. Which is effectively what we're trying to do here with the moving box. There we are. God, only bosses. It's all basement bosses, but still, technically, they're all bosses, and I don't care for it. At least we have Brimstone Bombs. The Brimstone Bombs are actually proving to be really powerful for my specific purposes. And that is lovely. Like, if we had, like, just some mapping somewhere along the line, I would have maybe made different choices in terms of when I was going to pick a secret room to live my life in. Had we gotten the battery, I absolutely would have just moved on. Because then I could just take literally everything that comes my way. And we'd at least get one more reroll out of it. Had I done everything right, which I probably wouldn't have. I probably would have gotten into a situation where I got all the items in my item room, and then forgot I needed to recharge my D6. So I guess I'm also kind of happy that it all worked out the way it did, but it's tricky. It's tricky is what it is. I'll take that. Let's see what's over here. A dice room. I was gonna say a 4 would be cool. A 6 is interesting, but not... I think I might take that at the very end. Once we've re-rolled as much as we can, killed the boss, all that stuff, then I will just get in that 6 and fully re-roll my build and see what we end up with, because I'm curious what we're gonna get. I do want to wait until... basically until we have seen our Devil Deal, if it's here. Strawman, very nice, because that's also an item I still needed. Glitched Crown, actually interesting. Also, Echo Chamber is an item I still needed. There's actually a lot of items here I need to pick up. But Glitched Crown is interesting, because it makes your item pedestals cycle between different things. And that's just really nice. But we're going to take Echo Chamber. This used to be just completely busted, and now it's no longer, which is kind of a shame, but it's still, like, alright. Strawman is the item most people just hate. Because it just gives you a keeper with you. And if you pick up items with it, the keeper will have those items, and it's just fiddly most of the time. We'll also go for the D Infinity, because it's just better than what I currently had. Let's see, D100, D1, D4, D6. We're taking the Glitched Crown. This is a bit of a risk, but I still needed to pick it up anyway, so we're just going to do it. I don't know if it affects these. No, it does not. Until I probably re-roll them. Which I'm going to do. Hang on. I still need Isaac's Tomb. I still need TM Trainer. That's pretty much it in terms of secret rooms. An Epic Fetus, I guess. Yeah, now we're getting Now we're getting the good stuff. I see Isaac's Tomb and TM Trainer on the same item pedestal, which kind of blows, but fair enough. It's obviously a little tricky to get exactly what you want from this, especially with the Keeper being just hanging out here, just vibing, but... Oh, Epic Fetus is also on the same item pedestal. That actually really sucks. Oh well. Because I don't want Epic Fetus. Epic Fetus just isn't that fun. There we go. That's Isaac's Tomb. There's the sausage here. Chaos is there, which is actually interesting in its own way. I might actually just go for Chaos just to see if we can get some more stuff that way as well. Chaos. Oh, Death Certificate is there actually. Oh, I should just get that. If I can. Death. Very nice. I genuinely might just use this to get the dollar bill and nothing else, because quite frankly, I just need to get that out of my system. Everything else here, I'm not like super interested in, I think. I'm just checking one more time. I'm actually just going to leave the room real quick because it's just a lot of flashing. Got Strawman, Glitch Crown. That's pretty much all the secret room items, I think. Like TM Trainer and Epic Fetus are still there. I'm curious if I can get recall like this, but I'm gonna look for the dollar bill. Here is that. Oh, jeez, I just realized that the Keeper is here with me. I might be able to get 2 items, but it's a little precarious. Now, if I understand correctly, oh, there it is. I was gonna say, if I understand correctly, it shows up on, like based on the item ID, so dollar should show up pretty quickly. But yeah, there it is. Whoop! Complete waste of Death Certificate, according to genuinely anyone. But I mean, I needed to get the item. That's really the main point of what we're trying to do here, and that's what we're doing. I'm curious about something actually. Oh, you can't pick up... Wait, can you not pick up items anymore? Huh. Maybe it's just active items you can't pick up specifically, but... I'm curious. I kind of want to use this. Although this puts me in like a really bad health situation, I think. I just had that thought. Maybe that doesn't work out the way I want it to. Yeah, I definitely can't pick up this, but I'm curious if we can pick up like a passive item. Oh yeah. Fair enough, I guess. It does still give me the bomb, so there you go. But you just can't pick up active items. That's a shame. I think that would have been like at least mildly interesting, but oh well. Oh, my build's so bad. I really should be focusing more on just getting like items in my build, but I have not done that. Let me just equip the D6 again. But yeah, Keeper. He's just the Keeper. Yeah, he doesn't start with a build, and once he dies, he's gone forever. So people don't love the item. It is mostly good for sacrifice rooms if you can keep the Keeper alive, because you can just heal him with coins rather than health, and that just puts him in a really good situation. Also, I guess he places bombs, which is kind of nice. But I think, yeah, you can just do that. You can heal him up, so you can't keep him around the entire run if you're good enough, but it is not great. The double bomb thing, I don't know how I feel about it. I don't think I love it very much. That's surprising. I was definitely not even actively looking for that, but I'll take it. Yep, got hit on both characters there. Very nice. Sack. Gold pill. And Verp. Curious about something. Relax.
I'm excited.
Ah, yeah, this is gonna be good.
Speed down.
Oh, right, and it's gonna activate like the last 3 pills with Echo Chamber, so it's just gonna be a big mess. Now I have just garbage. All right, good. Let's leave this room. Yeah, this is something else. All right. I should have done one more room. That's on me, but I'm hoping it's fine. I'm excited also helping out making this fight technically a little bit quicker if this boss would stop doing the attack that just makes it impossible for me to stand here. Yep. I'm surprised those things on the side are still not like unchained, because usually that doesn't take that long. And I guess Fred has to do that himself, but still I'm surprised it took so long. There we go. Ordinarily these enemies just get loose on themselves, but on themselves, yeah, that seems right. It looks like this actually still goes at the same speed as it normally does, unrelated to I'm excited, so that's interesting. Anyway, I want that one. Also, I guess this costs money now, which is interesting. I don't actually hate that. That actually works out in my favor a decent amount. Incubus, 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 Incubus. Very nice. The trick is pressing the button at the right time. That's the trick. I hope you've all learned a lot from that. But yeah, Glitch Crown can be amazing if you get the timing right. And if you get the timing wrong, it is pretty garbage. You can just really screw yourself over a lot. But it's obviously a really good way to get like stuff like this. So it definitely does have its moments. There's the art key. Ooh, glass cannon. That actually works out. I've gotten all the secret room items at this point. I did it wrong. Alright, well, we'll get glass cannon at some point. I still need to get the broken glass cannon. That really irritates me that that's still a thing I need to get. That's okay. The art key is tempting, if I'm being honest, but it wouldn't really do that much, is the thing. Outside of extend this run forever. So I'm not like super interested in it, but it's there. But we wouldn't have the D6 anymore, which is kind of unfortunate. Similarly, the Sacred Orb or whatever it's called, I would actually kind of like to have that, but oh well. Let's take that for fun. I thought that dropped a rune, but I didn't get it. I didn't get a rune from that. Hang on. Just had a thought. Just curious. Curious what will happen. Probably not that much, to be fair, but might as well try to have a little bit of fun here. Probably not a great idea. Like on the one hand, I still kind of want to use that dice room, but on the other hand, with the glitched crown, I think there's like a decent chance of actually getting a decent number of items here anyway. So I don't think I should, especially with a library right here. Because this is just going to be... That's the wrong character. Keeper can't walk through doors. Of course he can't. This is quite the terrible library. There is a Bible in there, though, so I can make it at least a little bit less terrible, but... Is there anything in here that I need? What do I need? I need recall. I need... Devil Deal. I need Vanishing Twin, which... I guess I just missed? I don't really know what happened to the Vanishing Twin, but I didn't see it. Maybe I just missed it, though. I need the Swarm, Belly Jelly, I need, wait, what? I need Broken Glass Cannon, Scissors, Isaac's Tear, but I got that Unicorn Stump. I don't think any of the items that I currently need are here presently. So, let's get one more reroll in there. I wish the Keeper could at least walk through a door. I feel like that's not that much to ask for. Given the circumstances. Given what the Keeper is capable of doing presently. I don't think I'm asking for that much. Also, I just realized... I did not mean to pick that up like that, but fair enough. I just realized that the Infinity can be kind of busted with Rock Bottom, and I'm kind of excited to try that out, because my stats can't go down, really. So I can just keep re-rolling my stats with the D8 or whichever one it is. That's exciting to try. I like the Awu. The Awu is fun. I'm surprised that this book here didn't really re-roll into anything new, but fair enough, I suppose. I'll take the Book of Virtues at least. And I think I'm just gonna take some other stuff here, just for fun. Walked into that with the Keeper, that's fine. Do I really want anything else here? I mean, the speed up's kind of nice, I guess. Cricket's body's fun. Let's go for fun. Fun is an important stat. Body, very nice. I'm sort of okay with only having failed that once. Because quite frankly, it's a very easy thing to do wrong. But I think I want this one. This die right here. Might just turn this build real dumb with... Oh, there went the straw man. That's unfortunate. At least he drops some spiders upon death, so there's that. But yeah, it's not a good item. Straw man is not a good item. Unless you're very ready to take it for a sacrifice room, it's generally just not very usable. Which is a shame. I like the idea. Do I like the idea? I'm not sure. I think I could appreciate the idea if it was implemented differently. In the sense that maybe you just get the items after he dies. Maybe he'd drop them as pedestals. That would actually make it really interesting. If Strawman would drop the items as pedestals upon death. Because then you could actually work around it. This is an old chest that you get from Isaac's tomb. It contains things. I forget what things it can contain. Also, there is an Awu. But there's probably some good stuff in there. There's almost certainly a secret room over here. Thank you, puppy. You have been excellent and good. As the puppy frequently is. We have 99 bombs. At least you do get the bombs from Keeper picking up Pyro, so I do appreciate that. Would have been a shame if it didn't work. I will go for this. Even with my limited key budget. You do not seriously pick up a charged key. I mean, you drop the battery, I guess, afterwards, but still, I don't appreciate that at all. Are you a wizard? Cool. Maybe I am. Who's asking? At least Incubus is still shooting forward, so it's not like I really am in danger here, but still, I don't like that pill very much. It makes it more difficult to do a thing. If there's a sacrifice room on this floor, I'm going for 100%. There's so much good stuff here. Yeah, that seems about the classic experience of using the D8, I suppose. Whichever one this is. I think it's a D8. You roll it, and then, like, nothing really changes that drastically. But I'm hoping that we can change that. With our golden key, we're gonna just get everything. I think we might be a little bit late for Hush. Like, just a small amount, a little bit too late, but that's okay. Permit card. Yeah, just like 36 minutes too late for Hush, but that's pretty normal. Given the character we're playing, it does tend to happen. Starting with a D6 can have very interesting consequences, and that's just one of them. There we go. That's a reroll. That's a solid stat reroll right there. Yeah, actually not bad with Rock Bottom. Unsurprisingly, because Rock Bottom is incredible, but still, it's kind of nice to know that it is sort of workable. And I appreciate that. 5? Could be interesting, actually. We might be able to get another Devil Deal, and I kind of don't hate that idea. Because I do still need to get a bunch of Devil Deal items as well. Ooh, my tier 8's 8. Ooh, my tier 8 just got real high. That is significantly over the standard maximum. I appreciate that. Please stop picking up all my keys. I know the key beggar is going to be useful in the chest, but my god. Stop it. I didn't hear it. For a second I thought, oh, maybe there's a super secret room there, but I have an indicator. Yeah, this build's becoming alright now. Unsurprisingly, no Devil Deal, but with a 13% chance, my odds weren't great. Also, I guess I shouldn't have taken the Book of Virtues, because that's just going to give me more Angel Room chance as well. Or just Angel Room chance in general, which is not what I'm looking for. We're doing this again. We're gonna see if maybe we can get one more Devil Deal. I mean, the odds are not really... They're the same, because it's the same floor, but still. Hopefully we can get something good. The old chest dropping a bunch of trinkets. One Devil Deal item for free. I mean, it's better than nothing, I guess. Didn't know I didn't actually have a trinket. I don't know what happened to it. I'm pretty sure I had a trinket at some point, right? Am I wrong? Maybe I am. I don't know anymore. We're just gonna run through it. I mean, yeah. The re-rolled stats have made this build slightly more interesting. Most of the time it's just gonna do nothing because it puts my stat in such a weird state of limbo. But occasionally it might do something to my stats again, and that's nice. Because I'm guessing that, like, if rock bottom wasn't there, my stats would just be terrible right now. It would just be like the most miserable stats pretty much available. But that's not the case, so hey. But there is a decent chance that I'm just never gonna get a stat up again with whatever item I pick up, because on the background, if rock bottom wasn't there, my tier rate might just be like 0.5 or something like that, and nothing I can really do about it. I think you can underflow it, but you obviously do need like a silly amount of usage of this item before something like that happens. But then you can get your tier rate to really silly amounts, and that's kind of nice. I really need to remember to pick up those keys. It's really starting to be a problem. Oh yeah, I had like the Holy Mantle thing. Oh, I guess I just dropped it and forgot to pick it up again. Ah, that's fine. It doesn't really matter at this point, does it? At this point, we're probably pretty good, regardless. That's fine. Again. Hey, Devil Deal! Very nice. Oh yeah, I have my soul. Let's see. I forget which Devil Deal items I needed to get, so let's check it out. It's Azazel's Rage. It is Heartbreak. Mega Blast. That's pretty much it. So I might re-roll this. Unfortunately not going to get anything out of Redemption, so that's a shame. Yep, we're going to get that. And is there another active item in here? I don't think so. But that's a little bit more. Oh no, because if you... right, if you drop your dice, it sets it back to the standard charge. Ah, that's silly. Oh well. At least it still got me more than I otherwise would have gotten in terms of items, but unfortunately, I did forget about that. In that case, we're gonna get money equals power, I think. Because that seems fun. I could get the... Actually, I'm gonna get the... the Dark Bum. In the hope that we can get one more beggar on the chest floor. I'll take that, and then finally I'll take that. Yeah, it actually gave me a damage up as well, surprisingly enough, so fair enough, I guess. Cool. I did not even enter that room with the lock and the chest and the thing. Let's at least check it out real quick. And admittedly, I could have risked it and just try to see if I kept my item, I guess. There was a chance that the item would, or the door would just stay open and I could re-roll it after clearing a couple of rooms, but with the odds that I currently have, I don't like that idea at all, so we're not gonna do that. We're just not gonna do that. Instead, we're going to the chest and hopefully get some really cool stuff. And yeah, it did close. Also, picked up Thunder Thighs by accident because I didn't expect to get an item out of that. That's okay though. It's not gonna do anything bad at least, so that's good. Yep. Up we go. I kind of regret not taking Chaos because I think I could have gotten a little bit more with the Glitch Crown as well, but I don't really care that much, to be honest. I've learned to live with it. Do I have like... Did I drop my trinket again? I think I did. That's silly. There's a sacrifice room, which could be interesting, although with the Dark Bum, a little bit more tricky to use. Never mind. actually just use this real quick.
2 of hearts.
And then we're gonna just get rid of everything. Just to play with this. Maybe we can teleport to an angel room. That'd be kind of cool, I guess. Let me just select the D6 again. Huh. A little bit late. There we are. Now, is there anything that I really, really want? Scapular and Habit would have been an interesting combination, but unfortunately they're both in the same thing, so that's a shame. We can do this, because we have Thunder Thighs, and as such we just destroy that. Staircase is a little interesting, I guess. Because at least it'll give me like a few more options as well. I might just go for that. Alright, and then it gets rid of everything. Ah, that's fine. Reroll that. Wafer could be fun. But no, I don't really care that much about Wafer. It's not like super exciting, is it? Godhead, on the other hand, that's also kind of neat. I'd like to get some piercing to go with that Godhead, admittedly. Head. You just gotta keep saying head, and then before you know it, you win. It's actually a verified strategy. What is this now? 80 rabbit, blah, 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 blah. I don't have key pieces. I just remembered. So we are gonna do the killing of 2 more angels. Because quite frankly, it's been working out. Do that. Money, cool. I don't really need the bone hearts. Nice. Alright. That's very good. Let's charge that up. Reroll those into something beautiful. I don't know what I can reroll in that room, but it's probably something I need, maybe. God, it's been so long since I've done a proper Isaac run on this game. They always... This is a very frequent occurrence with this character, that your runs just get ridiculous, but I absolutely do appreciate it. It's such a very specific way of playing the game. And I never really have a bad time with it, so it's just neat, you know? I appreciate that. Ghosts. I want that key. Please do not take it away from me. I mean, technically, I could get the coin beggar, I think, from this reroll. Ooh, I could also get the swarm, though, and that's an item I still need. So let's not mess this up. There we go. That's one more item we don't need to get, and now we're gonna have a whole bunch of flies all around us all the time, and that's kind of neat. I didn't even check if the coin beggar was there, to be fair. So that one's on me. If I have missed it, my apologies. I am truly sorry. I'll also take the soul heart, actually. There we go. I pushed it away for some reason. It's also a little tempting to go to the lamb, actually. Would that be better? It might actually be. Like, for reroll purposes, it doesn't really matter too much. Because if you reroll the first Devil Deal items, it's just gonna turn into regular items. I'm actually not sure if the first 4 items with Glitched Crown turn into Devil Deal items or not, but I would like to find out. I might check that out in a second. Let me just do this real quick first. There's Delirium, of course, as per usual. How's there no super secret room here? That's surprising. Yeah, I don't know. I could go for a lamb. I mean, I could at least check. I'm a little curious whether or not the Glitch Crown, what does it do with that, you know? I'll just get one more reroll in there. Nothing about this is super exciting. Still a couple rooms left. I could at least do the challenge room. That's 3 more charges. There's at least 2 more rooms in the floor as well, so why not? I think with the build we have right now, I can adequately clear some of these these scary fights after all. No longer as concerned. I'd like to see what's in my super secret room as well. I have so many flies around me. A swarm, one would call it. There is no battery to be found. I would not have found this without the dog. But fortunately, the dog is in fact here. Shot speed down. No! I guess I could check the curse room if there's an enemy there, and then I'd get one more reroll. Let me get that key. Yeah, yes. I don't love this idea, but I could at least check it out. If there's just chests, I'll probably just run away, but I'll just not take damage upon entering it. That's also an option, I suppose. Paralysis. Yeah, that's weird. I didn't take damage. I don't really know why, but that is a thing that happens sometimes. Oh well. I'll take that one. Don't hate it. Cool. Off to the lamb. Let's see if this works out in the way that I wanted to or the way that I did not want it to. I've tried this before, but I want to see if it works just in case. It does not. That's a shame. Broken syringe, devil's crown. I guess that's not bad. Bloop. It does not work the way I would like it to. That's a shame. I mean, Cricket's head is there, and that's fun, obviously, but... And ultimately, it is still 4 items, and that's kind of nice. I will just take Cricket's head, because, quite frankly, it's amazing, but... Everything else here I don't really care about too much. Yeah. Let's go up here. Now this, on the other hand, is a little bit more interesting. Because I think that should give me a charge. The crown, obviously, is amazing. You technically could have something good. There is still that Butterbean Dream. But instead it just gave me a whole bunch more Angel Room items and, like, lunch. I don't hate flight. I don't really care. I don't really care about any of this. There's Sacred Heart. It's the one thing my eyes just gravitated towards upon seeing anything appear here. There we go. 30 plus 33 damage. Pretty good. Pretty normal. Would Genesis be interesting? It might actually be, you know? I'd get less rerolls. I also don't know if Genesis even works on this floor. Is the thing. I don't really. Let's just not worry about it too much. I didn't mean to take that, but that's okay. I think the item I want is that one. Alright. Didn't mean to take that. That was a mistake. Suplex, Cyrax is there as well. So I'll just obviously take that, and the rest I don't care about. I mean, it's a little tempting to suplex someone. I want to suplex at least one person. Not you, though. This one. He died before I could touch him. You know what? We're done with this idea. We're done with that idea. It's not working out. Yeah, I don't know. The build's kind of working. It's doing okay damage, I would say. I'm not disappointed. We got a decent chunk of items picked up, which is really good. We got the dollar, which, quite frankly, is a miracle, but quite frankly, also the way that we got it was through the same way I was going to do it with Tainted Gate anyway, so, I mean, what are you gonna do? So that's just really good. Alright, so what do we got? We got just a bunch of stuff, don't really care about any of them. There is the Sci-Fly, which I haven't seen in a while, so that's exciting. But all of this, I'm just like, It's not items that I need. And I think one of them wouldn't make my damage just bonkers, but I'm a little bit interested in making my damage bonkers. I'm gonna at least try it. This might crash the game, but I'm just curious to see what happens here. I need to time this right. That one. Yeah, my damage is 94. Yeah, this is good. This is a build. I don't know how much you're even going to see the damage being dealt here, to be fair, but it doesn't look as impressive as it is because it's dealing absolutely ridiculous amounts of damage, and it's kind of difficult to tell that it is doing that, which is kind of a shame. But fair enough, I suppose. Some of these other items would probably increase my damage like a little bit as well, but I think we've reached a decent stopping point in places where I would make my damage go up or down. Should probably actually let all the keys be picked up by my friend, thinking about it. Both soy milk and almond milk are in this same item pedestal. Ooh, what's that? Is that Heartbreak? No, it's hypercoagulation. Alright, I do need to still get a Heartbreak as well. God, this soy milk is tempting, I'm not gonna lie. With rock bottom as well, but I think it would just crash the game. I don't know if that would be terrible though, because it would allow me to pick some extra choices here and there that I now cannot take. But I think I'm kind of done with the run. I'm ready to move on from this life. So I wouldn't mind just finishing this up and calling it a day. Because honestly, the build as it stands is already pretty great. You know, it's okay. It's an okay build. If we could get a Delirium portal at the end of this floor, that'd be pretty cool. I wouldn't mind like one Delirium fight like this. This is an adequate build for Delirium, I would say. But other than that, we'll see. Was it here? No, a little bit to the right. A little bit more to the right. I remember maps. I don't like doing this, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm gonna reroll them both anyway. So I see Eve's Mascara there. I think I have reached the point where I'm just gonna have fun with this instead. So what we're gonna do is take Best Bud and not Tech. Because I'm a silly Billy. Okay. 188 damage. Yeah, no, that's fair. That's the kind of build you need to fight the lamb, specifically. That might be the highest I've ever had my damage stat be. It's kind of a shame I didn't take the crown now, because it would have been like genuinely like 300 at this point. No, I'm good. It's been a good run, but I think I'm ready to call it. I should have gotten me to pick up more keys. That's kind of a shame. God, what a run. This is an ideal build, really. A tier 8 of 8, a damage of 188, and a small dog. Like, that's realistically all you need to have a good run. Ah, greed. Nice. But I think that's all I can do here. It's all I can think of. Unless I can get some way to get out of here, but I think there wasn't really that much stuff on this floor. There's like 0 chests being dropped in the entirety of this floor, which is kind of a shame, but no, well. I'll try this one more time, just to be absolutely sure. But I think it's safe to say that that's not going to open up the door to Mega Satan, which is also a shame. I think I've explored the entire floor. And I think I've come to terms with it. So, all in all, paralysis. It said shot speed down. Oh, hey, we got this place though. We got a dead cat over there. It's a little tempting to take the parasite, but I probably shouldn't. I mean, Dunscap would be interesting as well, just to see how many tiers you could shoot, but I meant to, nah, oh well. I meant to take Little Plum, I'm not gonna lie. I was more interested in that, but that's okay. We have won the run. It only took an hour and 25 minutes. Kept it reasonably in the time, just very nice. Just had a good time with Isaac. To just absolutely destroy it. A decent damage stat at the end. All in all, a good time. We actually got a lot of items. We got like 8 or something, which is genuinely not bad. We got a lot of the secret room out of the way. There's still Vanishing Twin and Epic Fetus, I think. That I still have to get NTM Trainer because they were just all in the same item pedestal. So that's like the one downside of the Glitch Crown, that you gotta have to pick one of them and the others just disappear. So that's fair enough. I guess with that Glitch Crown, I should have maybe gone for the R key as well, but it's okay. It's all good. No concerns. Either way, hope y'all enjoyed it. Next time we play, I'll do a different run, but probably with a different character. We got a win streak again of 1. That's not minus 54. And that's nice. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Hope to see you next time. I have to get some more items that way. Bye-bye.